But first at 5, facing justice, a man accused in 3 disturbing sexual assault cases involving minors, facing a judge today. Thank you for joining us this Friday at 5. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Simon Shaquette. Jarvis BUtts is facing a long list of serious charges. We've been closely following one of the cases he's connected to for months.
Back in January, 13-year-old Neziah Harris never returned from school in Detroit. Then in March, a second teenager accused the man who suspected of assaulting and murdering Neziah of sexually assaulting her when she was 4 years old. BUtts was first hit with charges in April.
Fast forward to September, and we saw BUtts charged in the murder and sexual assault of Neziah while facing even more charges in a separate case that same month. Sadly, as of today, the body of the 13-year-old has not been found.
7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham was in court today when BUtts faced a judge.
The judge heard 3 separate cases today against Jarvis BUtts, one of them involving the disappearance of Neziah Harris. Investigators say the other 2 cases involve victims BUtts sexually assaulted when they were girls. Jarvis BUtts walked into court for not 1, but 3 separate preliminary hearings Friday morning. In the first case, he's accused of having an inappropriate relationship with 13-year-old Neziah Harris. 41-year-old BUtts was dating a relative of Neziah. Investigators say he murdered Neziah. Her body has never been found. Her loved ones in court Friday looking on. 22 witnesses are expected to testify. Only 1 witness took the stand in Neziah's case Friday. Cordell Wright says he was a friend and business partner of BUtts. He says when BUtts was locked up, BUtts called him, asking him to remove his phone from his vehicle. It's unclear why. But the defense brought up the idea that BUtts, who has 13 children, juggled a lot of women and that he didn't want one of the women to find out about the others.
Did you look for it in the vehicle?
Yeah, I looked for it.
Okay. And you were unsuccessful in finding it?
Yes.
Wright also says BUtts referred to Neziah as his niece. In the other 2 cases, Judge Aaliyah Sabri ordered BUtts to stand trial on first-degree criminal sexual conduct. We didn't record those alleged victims. One girl, who is currently 13 years old, said BUtts molested her when she was just 4 years old. She says he was dating her mother at the time and claims he made her strip down and touched her inappropriately. A 20-year-old woman also took the stand and said the same thing happened to her when she was 8 years old and again when she was 10. BUtts had just been released after serving nearly 10 years for sexually assaulting another child.
They were very brave. I commend both of them.
I spoke to Roxy, Neziah's cousin, who's proud of those who came forward after Neziah's case came to light.
Every single woman deserves justice. Every single girl deserves justice.
She's using her voice to be a voice for Neziah, hoping the domino effect will continue.
I just want to say, we know that there's more out there, and I hope that people viewed it, from the comforts of their home, and I hope that it sparks something in every woman and every girl that he has done this to come forward.
BUtts' next court date is set for next week in the 2 sexual assault cases. The preliminary hearing for the Neziah Harris case is set to resume January 6th. In Detroit, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.